Hi, I'm Nora Siri. I'm currently a sophomore here at Fox Chapel Area High School. Here at the high school, we have countless resources to make sure the students are happy and healthy so they can focus on their classes. One of the resources we have is the Foxes Burrow. A member of the staff will be explaining what the Foxes Burrow is and how it is helpful to the student body.
I'm a school counselor. I work with students L through O, and so a big part of our job is just to help students as they're navigating the high school. Everything from the academic piece, from course scheduling to, strategies to be successful in class, to more of that personal, social, emotional, because we all know it can be rough when you're a teenager anyway, especially coming out of the pandemic. And we spend a lot of time too on post-secondary with planning for college, military, gap year, whatever students should choose to do. So the Foxes Burrow is a natural fit with that, and I'm also the community outreach sponsor. And so that's kind of where it all came about, is working with different groups in the community. How can we make sure we're helping students right in our school? The Foxes Burrow is as private of a space as we can make it. It's located by the TV studio, kind of off the beaten track of where all of the students travel in the building. The Foxes Burrow is typically open on Friday mornings, open around 6:45 until the end of QRT, and it's also available at any time when a student comes to see their counselor. Kind of the goal with starting the Foxes Burrow about 4 years ago now, which is hard to believe, was to provide resources for students when they're in need. We have partnered with Backpack for Hunger, which is a wonderful local organization, and each week Backpacks for Hunger meet and they create food bags that students can take home on the weekends, because sometimes it might be hard for families to provide all the meals over the weekend when students don't have breakfast and lunch at school. So the whole idea with the Backpack for Hunger is the bags are there in the burrow, students can come and grab them at any time, and it's a great way then just to kind of hold things over until you're back in school on Monday. We also have a bunch of different toiletries, you name it, everything from deodorant to toothpaste to lotion, menstrual products, everything is there. Again, in case there is a need or in case something comes up at school and you need something. We also have a really good partnership with Fox Families Care, which was the recipient of this past year's telethon, and they too help provide new sneakers, sweatshirts, sweatpants, anything that students might need to kind of help ensure that they're able to be successful in the classroom, so that you're not hungry, so that if you have needs, basic needs, they're being met. At times we've definitely had drives. We've had some awesome parent groups in the community that have also been really instrumental in helping. I would say that because of those relationships with Backpack for Hunger and Fox Family Cares, that we haven't had a need to do a student drive or anything like that. So community outreach is a part of student government. Everyone can join community outreach though, and it is an organization where the goal is to do outreach, to be more civic minded, because it's great in high school to have awesome grades and join lots of clubs, but it's that service part, how can you give back? So we have a senior citizens luncheon this Saturday, which we're excited for. We haven't been able to have that for 2 years, right here in the cafeteria. This past Saturday, we just cleaned up trash in Sharpsburg for Earth Day. We hold all the blood drives. We do a lot of the drives in the school. We go to the food bank. We've gone to the Ronald McDonald House. So again, it is a great way for students to meet other students. And I think sometimes it's easier to meet people when you're doing stuff. It's easier to get to know people when you're at the food bank repacking food or serving senior citizens. And it's a great way, like I said, to give back to the community. I sign off on lots of those. Yeah, definitely. You can even earn 2 hours from donating at blood drives, but again, a lot of the community outreach activities are also, we collaborate with NHS, so National Honor Society, I sign off on that too, but again, just trying to provide opportunities, whether it's, helping plant flowers at the Sharpsburg garden, whether it's, doing the Easter, helping with Boo Bash or things like that. We work with the other organizations too. I would say don't be afraid to try something new. I always encourage students to get involved at least in one thing in 9th grade. So whether it's a club, a sport, coming up with your own club, trying to, and I know it might seem cliche, but like I always hear seniors look back and say like, I wish I would have done more when I was in ninth grade. And that even counts for the academic piece too, because I think it's hard for people to realize how much ninth grade counts towards your college application, since you're applying to college at the end of your junior year. As for academics, it's an amazing school district, amazing students. I also think it's good to try to have like some fun or do something you're passionate about. It can be very overwhelming and stressful if you have all AP classes and all accelerated classes. So I think balance is really important in high school and in life.
I hope this video was helpful to you, whether you're moving up to DMS or moving into the area. Or if you've already been here a while and you just need a refresher on what the Foxes Burrow is,